Hey everybody, my name's Eric and I want to welcome you to Bench or Stand Outfitters. And today is a little bit of a bittersweet day as today is rifle wrap-up day. So this rifle that I've been working hard on the last couple of weeks, it is time to give it back to its rightful owner. So it seems like a while ago because we have worked very hard, but we were just picking up the rifle. Couldn't wait to get it home, to clean it, break it down, put it back together, run some loads through, or run some rounds through it just to kind of break it in. And then we got on the range and did a round of testing. And then we did another round of testing. And then we did our third round of final testing in zero and our dope card. Come back, cleaned it up again, added the muzzle brake. Of course, we sighted it in with the muzzle brake. I'd been shooting it suppressed in its initial stages, but it is sighted in with that. So got the scope re-zeroed, made sure everything's torqued down in there, everything's all back up and clean. So this week, it is now Tuesday. On Friday, this rifle gets to go to its new owner, which because I know he's not going to see this now, I can I keep letting cats out of the bag. I can let another cat out of the bag that this rifle is being, there wasn't a lot of lies or mistruths. This rifle has been bought by one of my best friends on the planet, probably my best friend on the planet. He called me, well, he and his wife called me up and said they wanted to buy a gun for their son. And their son had been down hanging with me for a weekend. And we went shooting, went deer hunting a couple of times. And all he had was a 223. And they wanted to get him something, which, hey, my son's killed 3 deer with 223, no problem. So that is not a knock on the 223. But it's also not a knock on having something bigger than 223. So you can ride that 223 horse until the dang legs fall off if you want to. And I have one that I love to shoot in my safe too. That's killed several deer. But as I gotten older and able to handle more recoil, I want a bigger bullet with bigger terminal performance, potential terminal performance. Anyway, went through all those videos. You're here now. I'm wrapping up the gun. But this gun is going to get to go to my best friend's son this Friday. This is going to be what I consider his first deer rifle, even though he's got a little Ruger, MK Mini, I think. Great varmint gun, and it would kill a deer if you could get in acceptable range and shooting the right bullets and stuff. But this is not going to have any stinking problem. I'm going to read you all some numbers on this gun. So in case you're just joining us, Savage Axis 2, 6.5 Creedmoor, and it's the Pro version. This year's model, the biggest difference is they've added the fluted barrel. Still comes with thread. It didn't come with the brake. But free floated threaded barrel. Got the thread cap that I put a brake on. It does come with the pick rail, which is nice because that saves you an expense. Just had to buy one tonight. It was $40 for another rifle. Does have the Accu trigger. Has the polymer stock. I like this pistol grip kind of handle. These Pro models are really stinking easy and clean to handle. Talking about target acquisition, holding, it just feels comfortable. The gun sits nice, for me at least, on a level plane. I don't have to jack the scope up or anything like that. Love the paint scheme, the Cerakoting, all that stuff. This is a 20-inch barrel. But even with the 20-inch barrel, this thing is getting 26.99 feet per second at the muzzle. My last load, which I've loaded, where's my example bullets here? The last bullets I loaded, I was getting a 9. Where's my final load sheet? Oh, 5.8 SD. I think in my previous loading I was getting 9, so got it all the way down to 5.8 standard deviation, 26.99 average muzzle velocity, and a 0.63 inch group. So once again, to put that in perspective, this blue is a 1 inch square. That center of the bullet hole, all of them are basically inside of half of that. So that's what we were able, and I'm completely confident if I'd have had a little better setup on range day for me on final sight, I think I could have squeezed a little bit better out of it. There's nothing wrong with a 0.63 at all. 0.63 inches is not bad at all. But yeah, so I'm going to give him all this data back. This is just something you get with our services if you chose to ever do business with us other than just watch some videos. I got a thank you letter, typed up some stuff about the bullets I used, what I thought about the gun. I also wrote him some advice on the operational window of these bullets. So we won't get into that because that's a whole nother long topic. And eventually I will have a video on your bullets operational window. But gave him some good advice when and where and how and why to shoot those bullets at certain ranges. I'm going to give him, and I got copies of these on my computer, so I'm a digital guy, but I'm giving him all the low data copy, giving him the Hornady book, because that's all I use, giving him the sheets from where we shot. That's the specs on his rifle, and that's another dope chart for his gun. So I doped him out all the way to 1,000 yards at a 35.6 MOA up. So guys, this 20-inch barrel, this bullet is only dropping at 1,000 yards less than 3 feet. You can say right at 3 feet. 3 feet in 1,000 yards, still pushing 1,240 feet per second velocity, and still with enough energy at 444 to kill a whitetail if they go in soft tissue. So the way I base ethical kills, 1,000 pounds of foot energy for a shoulder or bone, and 400 foot-pounds for soft tissue, mainly meaning the lungs. So that if you could get a bullet to expand at 1,240 feet a second, you can, I believe, it is my belief that all the way out to 1,000 yards, you got way more velocity and energy than you need to kill a whitetail with a long shot. And then all the way up to, I'm going to get here, 550 yards. 550 yards, you have enough velocity to take a shoulder shot on a whitetail here in Tennessee. I don't know about you guys. I don't have a 550 yard whitetail shot in Tennessee. I'm loading subsonic ammo right now to shoot them at 30. So good luck with that. But the point is, this gun can grow. It's everything I thought it would be, if not more. It looks sick. It shoots great. It's more than what it just is in a price point. Yeah. Savage has done a good job. My understanding is with the fluted barrel and everything, this is to direct compete with the Ruger Gen 2s, Americans, because they come in a very similar backup. I hear good things about those rifles. I've owned one or two. Just at the end of the day, if I'm going to be in an accurate budget platform, I've always had luck with Savage. So it's not the only thing I own, but in this price point, that might be the only thing that I own. So anyway, thank y'all for being along with this journey. I hope maybe I can squeak a video in of Grady, which is who's going to be receiving this rifle. So proud of him. He just came off of elbow surgery. He's a ball player. I know he's down right now. This from not being able to participate with his team and stuff, because it's definitely baseball season right now. But hopefully this can bring him a little light. I hope you've enjoyed the process along the way. I mean, this is a bit of work. This is what I hope to turn into a living one day. And if not, that's okay. I'll go. I'll do my best to be humble and submit and go where God wants me to go. But I'm praying for His favor in this, because this is what I enjoy and this is what I like. Appreciate y'all's prayers. Thank y'all for being patient. I know these videos are not, they're not going to win Emmys, and they're not going to win awards, and they're rough and they're shaky and they're battered. But that's just, but we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on going. So with that, I'm going to leave you with, be bold, but aim true.